Today starts day one of 75 Hard, which I know this is like an internet trend, sensation, whatever you want to call it. Actually, it was like before COVID. I found Andy Frisilla podcast and I found out about the 75 Hard. Like, honestly, before anyone else knew about it or talked about it. Anyway, I didn't jump on it because I was scared. And I've been scared for the last 5 years to do it. I was like, I don't think I can do it. But you know what? Today's the first day and I've already done my Pilates. I have read my books. I have almost drank a quarter of the water that I need to do. And I am feeling ready and I'm feeling motivated. I'm feeling excited and also super scared.
Take that right leg to tabletop. Replace shore. Your right hip does not drop down as you march that leg to tabletop. Beautiful, guys. Left glute should...
It is day 3. Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday. It's Friday. It's day 3 of 75 Hard. And I'm just like, wow, I cannot believe that is day 3 and I have 72 more days to go, or 71, whatever. I'll say it's definitely not been as difficult as I was thinking it was going to be, especially with like being a mom, having a job, having a business, working on a new business. I just really need to get good at creating systems and being very disciplined. And when I say I'm going to do something, I do it. And when you're actually able to stick to your schedule, like, you're able to get so much done in your day. It's wild. And sometimes that means that you just need to like keep moving. When I stop moving and I'm like, oh, let's take a break or whatever, like, that's just a recipe for feeling tired. The excuses start to come up. I want to take a nap. I want to rest. I want to scroll on my phone and all the things. And sometimes that's good to do, but because my days are so packed, I have so much I get to get done, every single day, I really do need to stick to my schedule. And honestly, at the end of the day, like, it feels so good to look back and be like, wow, I got so much stuff done. And it's surprisingly like not making me more tired. It's actually making me a lot more energized and so much happier and motivated. It's creating confidence because I'm doing what I say I'm going to do, and I'm exercising and I'm drinking a ton of water, which all in all, it's just making me mentally feel better and emotionally feel better.
And of course, netherite pickaxe. And I paint it.
Hello, it is day 4, I think, Saturday of 75 Hard. And today has probably been the most challenging just because it's a weekend, and so, I let myself sleep in a little bit later today, but I still was able to get like yoga in this morning before I went and got my hair done. I think the hardest is drinking water today. That is how it's going. And I've also been working my new business a lot and coming up with some new designs. I've been working on some new like pattern making, and I'm gonna do a video about like my whole process of that. I've been taking this class. It's like pattern making. It's really gonna help me kind of, make sure that my designs are like quality. I don't want to like put anything out there that's not quality. I want to make sure it's like good designs, the colors are rich. As a designer myself, like digital designer, a color on your screen is going to look different when it's printed on something. And so it's really important to make sure possible is like what the printer is able to create So I just want to make sure that what I produce is going to come out as accurate as possible when it is printed, so that, you know, get what they know that they're supposed to get. So what arrives to them is a product that is like, you know, what is accurate to what was shown online. So make some espresso with my new espresso machine that my partner got me. I'm very excited. I really like doing these more casual kind of check-ins because I know that this, oh, there's my cat. His new nickname is Gregosaurus this week. Mr. Gregosaurus, because he is a fatty guy. I know that the internet world is so saturated right now with so much like overproduced content, and so my intention with my YouTube channel is to make sure that I'm putting out content that is like just very like real and not super overproduced. Like I do like editing videos, I like videography a lot. I do want to still, you know, make it as minimal like production, I can't even think of the word right now, but just make it as like real and authentic and kind of just like not care what I look like, kind of just, you know, film when maybe I don't have my makeup done or whatever. Like you know, it doesn't really matter because we all don't wear our makeup like 24/7, and so I'm not gonna jump online only when I'm looking amazing or feeling amazing, you know. So anyway, that's my intention, and yeah, this is my little update. I'll give an update tomorrow too. This morning I went to yoga at the cafe bar place across the street from me, so it's really convenient. I can just kind of like wake up and do that. My partner has our son, so I can get some work done today. So we're really good with giving each other the space. You know, we take turns, you know, like I'll watch him or he'll watch him depending on, you know, how much work we need to get done for the day. But yeah, I've been like really craving tuna, which I haven't eaten tuna in like years. It's day 5, so I got my workout in. I read, I drank like 40% of the water so far. I worked a lot on I worked a bit at the cafe after my yoga class, and now I'm back home making some lunch. It's Sunday, by the way. Sunday. So I'm not following like a specific diet per se for 75 hard. My thing is I'm doing no eating after 8 p.m., which is huge for me because I am such a late night snacker, and I'm just like a late night owl in general. Like I've always been a night owl ever since I was little. And so I was like, you know what? And they say like, you know, if you want to really watch like your weight and, you know, get better sleep and all that stuff, it's good to stop eating after like 7 or 8, or they say 3 to 4 hours before you go to bed. So typically I would go to bed at like 12 maybe, but because I'm not like eating late night snacks and I'm being like just more disciplined in that, I don't really have like a reason to stay up super late anymore, which, if that makes sense, like, so I've been noticing that and also because I'm working out and I'm getting up early, I'm tired earlier, so I don't really like have a desire to stay up and like eat snacks and stuff. So I've been able to go to bed, you know, around 10:30, which is very early for me. As a night owl, as other night owls are gonna know, that is hella early. And for the people that like to do early mornings, that's like probably late to them. But anyway, so with that though, so no eating after 8 p.m., but I'm still like being very intentional and following what I eat throughout the day. Like I'm making sure that I eat like no added sugars, no refined flour. If I'm gonna eat some sort of grain, it's gonna be like whole wheat or sourdough. And then just making sure I eat like more like whole foods. Not saying that like I don't have like a little treat here and there, because that's not like what my goal is. My goal is to not eat after 8 p.m. But generally, like, I like to eat healthy and I like to eat whole foods. So I don't honestly like, I hate like crunchy stuff in my tuna. Like I'm not like gonna put nuts or celery or any of that type of stuff. Mayo, I put celery salt. That is like the key for me. Celery salt. And then I do a ton of black pepper. Honestly, I feel like my tuna is like a little bit insane. So I would never make this for someone else. This is like for me. Yeah, so basically tuna. Maybe I'll like try a little. And then I got my sourdough. So what I did is this is sourdough from Costco. I just put it in the toaster for a little bit. And then the foil is not needed. I don't really like having to clean like a baking pan, so it helps to minimize like how much I need to clean. And then I put my oven on broil. You can see. And then what I do, so I then get like cheese. So the only cheese I really have right now is American cheese, which I don't hate on this type of like tuna melt sandwich. But honestly, you could probably use, I'm trying to think what other cheese would be good. I don't know. Experiment, have fun. I'm just feeling a little crazy. So I'm gonna do 1 slice of cheese on each piece of toast. And I usually just like have it in a little line like this, because then when you put it under the broiler, it's like evenly, you know, gets everything. It's like what it would look like. After I eat that for lunch, I'm gonna get back to work. I am trying to finish this website for a client. I'm trying to get like a first final draft before Wednesday, because I'm gonna be flying to Austin, Texas on Thursday. And so I want to get that to her so she can kind of review it while I'm away. I'm probably gonna go on a walk for my second workout today at some point. Either a walk or I'll do like an at-home Pilates or like weight type of thing. I go see the Odyssey later, so I'm trying to get like everything done before that. I'm trying to get like my water in or whatever, because I don't want to have to be drinking water during the 3-hour movie. That would be insane. So anyway, okay.
Another day in the corporate world.
Stop. I am in Detroit Airport. It is day 8 of 75 hard. I have to figure out how to work out and drink a gallon of water, but I'm not doing it here.
Yeah, what I would do is I would start doing push-ups around the airport.
This is my final video of this week. Then next week, I'm gonna start doing my product stuff. Next week, I'm gonna start doing the product business and bringing everyone along for the journey of starting that and putting my designs out and ordering my samples that I need to make sure that I get quality products. And yeah.
I think maybe we could start going over here in a second.
Gotta get on my plate.